A. We have written A here. Okay. Center 0, 0, that is origin, and radius is A. If they have written R, then it will be the R radius. This probably everybody know about the circle. Now the parabola. Okay, tell me, I will draw the parabola. You can tell me the equations of a parabola. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one by one, you tell me what will the equation of this parabola? These are the parabolas. X square is equal to cy. C is some constant. C is some constant. Wait. Okay. Sorry guys. Once again, it was a disturbance. So the equation of a parabola, here it is x square is equal to cy, which opens in the upward direction. Okay. And which opens in the downward direction, it is x square is equal to minus cy. Okay. And what which opens in the right side, it is y square is equal to cx. Here it is y square is equal to minus, okay, let me write k and minus kx. You need to remember these equations. How to remember? There is a trick. If there is a equation like x square is equal to y, if y is a first degree and if it is a positive, then it is opens in the upward direction. If y of first degree and negative, it opens in the downward direction. If x is on the first degree, the power is 1 and it is a positive, then it opens its right side. And if it is x is in the power of 1 and it is negative, then it is open on the left side. These are the parabola's equation. Okay, standard equation of a parabola, if you remember, it is x square is equal to 4ay and y square is equal to 4ax plus or minus. You have to remember this. Next, ellipse equation. Ellipse, x square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the equation of ellipse. And remember how the ellipse will be. This is ellipse. And the points always, this is a comma 0 and this is minus a comma 0. And this point is 0 comma b and this point is 0 comma minus b. and this is center 0, 0, A. We call this as a major axis and this is a minor axis. Major axis, minus axis. So this is the ellipse, parabola and ellipse. One more is there, hyperbola. Equation is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. The difference between these two is here is plus, here it is minus. And the parabola looks like this. We're not using parabola that much here. Okay, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Okay, so x square plus y square is equal to a square is a circle with the radius 0, 0 and center 0, 0 and radius is a. Parabola, x square is equal to cy. Just identify the single power of, if it is a single power of y, then it is upward direction. Single power of x, then it is the right side. Single power of y with a negative sign, then it is a downward. Single power of x with the negative sign, then it is a left. You can easily identify this parabolas. Ellipse particular equation will be given x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So these three are very important. This one just I have given, but we are not using hyperbola anywhere. Ellipse, parabola, and the circle we are using. So these are very important. As I said, when you evaluate your integral over a specific region, when I say specific region, you must draw the figure. To draw the figure, you must understand the equation of a curve and a straight line. If you understand the equation of a straight line and the curve, then only you can draw it. Once you draw, you can get the region. Once you get the region, you can find out the limits. This is the procedure. I hope I am clear. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me go for, I'll clear this. So topic is, second topic, this is, first topic is evaluation of double and triple integral. Second topic is evaluation of double integral over R of function f of x comma y dx dy over the specific region R. This is the second topic we are studying. In this two types we have, first one is I is equal to integration of specific region R f of x comma y dy. Depends upon the region, we have to find out the limits. And limits, there are two types we can select the limits. In the first type, we can take x as an independent variable, where it varies with the constants, and y as a dependent variable, which is depend on x, and the function remains f of x comma y dy dx. Here I missed dx. Okay, dy dx. I hope I'm clear. When we take x as an independent variable, it varies from a constant, and y is a dependent variable which depend on x. So this is the one way we can find out the region. What would be the other way? I can draw for this. As I said, we have, see, for example, x is from A to B. X is varying from A to B. And there are curves y1x and y2x. So this is y1x and this is y2x. As I said, when I say x is from varying from A to B, this is the independent variable varying from here to here. Okay, and our region is this. This is our region. So x is varying from A to B. Always x varies from horizontal direction. X varies. And in vertical direction, y varies. Remember it. In a horizontal direction, x varies. Vertical direction, y varies. So when x is an independent variable, it varies from A to B, and y varies in this direction from y1x to y2x. So I have written y is from y1x to y2x. Next, another way we can write it, integral over the region R f of x comma y dy dx is equal to, I'll take y as an independent variable, and x as a dependent variable which depends on y. So dx dy here it is dy dx because first variable is dx dy. Now how it will be? Now check x-axis and y-axis. Now I'm taking 2 points, means I'm saying that y is equal to c to y is equal to d. See, first I'm taking y as an independent variable. It varies from c to d in a vertical direction, c to d. And we have two curves here, which is x1 of y and x2 of y. And these are the points. And x varies in the vertical direction. So what we are writing, when y varies from c to d, x varies from this curve to this curve, because our region is this. X varies from this curve to this curve. These are lower boundary and upper boundary. And whatever the first one, when I take x as an independent variable, when x varies from a to b, your curve or y varies from this boundary to this boundary, or this function to this function. These are the two things how we can write the region. Either you can take x as an independent variable, or you can take y as an independent variable. The answer will be same for one problem. For any problem, you can write the integral limits in both the way. And integral answer for both the integrals will be same. Okay. We'll take one example, then only we'll get a clear idea about this problem. Okay. Just remember this, that one should be independent, one should be dependent, which depends on the other variable. Either you can assume that x as an independent or y as an independent. So let us go for the problem. First problem of today's class. Evaluate integral over R xy dx dy, where R is the region bounded by the coordinate axis and the line x plus y is equal to 1. So I will explain stepwise everything. Just concentrate, because this is the first problem. Please try to understand each and every step. So first thing, write I, your integral xy dx dy. Okay, this is the first equation. Okay, next write the given things. Okay, what are the given things? The region is bounded by two things. One is coordinate axis, another is line. Okay, so they have given one is coordinate axis, one is line. Now tell me, what is coordinate axis?
X is equal to 0, y is equal to 0.
Okay, so if some people doesn't know about this, coordinate axis is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. X equal to 0 means y axis, y is equal to 0 means x axis. Okay, done. So all of us understood coordinate axis means x equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. Okay. Next, what is this line? What is this line?
Straight line.
Straight line.
Okay, it is a straight line passing through. What are the intercept on x-axis and y-axis?
1, 1.
1 is
We have a straight line. It is x plus y is equal to 1 passing through on x-axis 1, 0 and on y-axis 0, 1. We have discussed already this straight line. It on x-axis it cuts on 1, 0. On y-axis it cuts on 0, 1. Why? Because it is in terms of x by 1, y by 1 is equal to 1. It is in the form of x by a. See, it is in the form of x by a plus y by b is equal to 1, where a and b are 1, 1. That's why I've written the passing through 1, 0 and 0, 1. Okay, I hope all of you understood these two things. First, write down
Yes,
your
sir.
integral. Okay, then write down the given coordinate axis is x is 0, y is 0, and a straight line. They have not mentioned it is a straight line, but we need to understand what it is. It is a straight line in the form of x by a, y by b is equal to 1, where a is 1 and b is 1. So it passing through 1. Let us draw it now. Let us draw two things. Yes. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So coordinate axes are, this is y is equal to 0 and this is x is equal to 0. This is what we have. And origin is 0, 0. This is what coordinate axis. This is done. We have drawn already. Straight line passing through 1, 0 and 0, 1. Take the point here. This is 1, 0 and this is 0, 1. So we have to draw a straight line now. Yes, this is a straight line. Okay, what is the equation of a straight line? X plus y is equal to 1. Done. What is our bounded region now? Bounded region, because we say that our region is bounded between these two. What is the bounded region?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Yes. So all of you understood how to find out the bounded region. The bounded between x is 0, y is 0 and straight line. So this is our bounded region. This is our bounded region. Complete. Correct? This is our bounded region. So I hope all of you understood till how to find out the bounded region. If anybody
Yes,
has
sir.
any doubt, please ask now. Because further, next point is very, very important. First, identify the equations. Write down what are the equations are given. Then plot it on the graph. Once you plot it on the graph, find out the closed, bounded region by these equations. So we got a bounded region. Now, next thing is we need to find out the limits. Limits for our integral. So when you find out the limits, so we need to understand, when we find out the limit, we need to understand which one you will take it as a independent variable. You tell me, which one you will take it as an independent variable? Shall we take x as an independent variable? Guys, shall we take x as an independent variable?
Okay, sir.
Yes. So x, for this region, x is varying from where to where? X starts with 0 till where it is varying?
1.
X is going, this is the region, this is the region, this is the region, till here, till here, till here, till here. So region is till here. After that, there is no region, boundary region. It starts with 0 and ends with
1.
1.
So can I write like x varies from 0 to 1? because I am taking x as a independent variable. X as a, I can say x as an independent variable, or I can say x as a base of our bounded region, independent variable. So x varies from 0 to 1. There is no a bounded region here. There is no bounded region here. So it should start with 0, ends with 1. And see, x is varying in a horizontal direction. Now, when you take x as an independent variable, y is dependent variable. Y varies in which direction? Y varies in which direction? Vertical. So in the
Upward.
bounded region, we need to draw a vertical strip. In the bounded region, we have to draw a vertical strip. Okay, this is the vertical strip. Okay. For this vertical strip, what is the lower boundary? What is the upper boundary? Lower boundary is this straight line. Upper boundary is this straight line. Is this correct? We have to see what are the lower boundary for the strip and the upper boundary of the strip. Lower boundary and upper boundary. What is the lower boundary, guys? What is lower boundary equation?
0 to 0. Y is equal
Lower
to
boundary
0.
equation is y is
Y
equal
is
to
equal to 0.
0.
Correct. What is upper boundary equation?
1. X.
1.
Is it 1? What is the
X
equation
plus
of this?
X plus
Y
Plus y
is equal to
I'm writing y is equal to what? 1 minus x.
1 minus x.
1 minus x.
Is this correct? All of you understood?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall I repeat once again? See, when we are taking x as an independent variable, in this bounded region, you need to check x varying from where to where. So here there is no bounded region, here there is no bounded region. So it is starting with this point, ends with this point. X varies from 0 to 1. It is in a horizontal direction. So when you take this as an independent or a base, you need to check how y varies. Y varies in upward direction. Y varies in upward direction. So from, and when you draw this strip, vertical strip, check what is the lower boundary of this strip. This is the line which is the lower boundary. This is the line which is the upper boundary. This is the line which is upper boundary. What is the equation of this boundary? Y is 0. What is the equation of this boundary? Y is equal to 1 minus x. That's what I have written. I hope it is clear for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, if you have any doubt, please ask, don't hesitate. Because if you don't ask now, you don't understand anything later. Unmute yourself and you can ask. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now equation 1 becomes I is equal to, always the constant limits are first x equal to 0 to 1, independent, then dependent, y is equal to 0 to 1 minus x, xy dy dx it becomes, because y is the first. We have to integrate first with respect to y, so dy dx it becomes. Now integrate. Once you get the region and the limits, it is a normal procedure what we have done in the previous class. Keep x equal to 0 to 1 as it is. X integration of y is y square by 2. Limits are 0 to 1 minus x dx as it is. Keep 1 by 2 outside. Integral of x is equal to 0 to 1. Keep x as it is. If I substitute in place of y 1 minus x, I'll get 1 minus x the whole square. And if I substitute 0, it is 0. So let me not write that. 1 by 2 integral of x is equal to 0 to 1. If you split it, 1 plus x square minus 2x dx. It is a minus b the whole square. Now multiply x inside. X into 1 is x plus x square, x cube 2x square. Now you integrate with respect to x Integrate with respect to x. What do you get? Integration of x. X square by 2. 4 by 4.
2x square by
3. And limits are 0 to 1. Okay, apply the limits now. 1 by 2, we have to keep it outside. It is limits. If you apply 1, it is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 minus 2 by 3. And if you apply 0, it is 0. So what is the inside answer?
1 by 12.
1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 minus 2 by 3. 1 by 12.
Yes, sir.
So I is equal to 1 by 24.
24.
So answer is 1 by 24.
Yes, sir.
So I'll save this. Now, because I want to discuss the other way around. And I want everybody to solve and check whether it is true or not. So let me draw the same figure, a small one. This is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, y is equal to 1. This is the bounded region, correct? Okay. Now other way around. Can you take y as an independent variable? Y as an independent variable. Tell me from where to where y is varying. Y is varying. From where to where?
0 to 1.
This is a y-axis. Huh?
0 to 1.
0 to 1.
Y, I'm talking, when I'm taking independent variable y, I have to check this. When I'm taking x as independent variable, I have to check this. So y in the bounded region varies from here till here. So it is, I can write y is varying from 0 to 1. Y is varying from 0 to 1. Now, when y is vertical direction, when you talk about x, it should be in the horizontal direction. So you need to draw a horizontal strip. Okay. So what is the lower boundary of a strip? This is the lower boundary. What is the upper boundary of a strip? This is the upper boundary. What is the equation of a lower boundary of a strip?
X is equal to 0.
X is equal to 0. What is the equation of upper boundary of a strip?
X equals 1 minus y.
I need
1 minus y.
yes,
1 minus y.
Yeah, equation of this line is x plus y is equal to 1. But I am writing in terms of x, so it is 1 minus y. So your I is integral of y is equal to 0 to 1. Integral of x is equal to 0 to 1 minus y. Xy dx dy. The answer of this also will be 1 by 24. So any one of the way you can do it. You can solve the problem in any one, either with this or with this. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, if you have any doubt in this, ask. Okay.
Sir, I didn't clear about the
Yes,
triangle.
can you repeat?
I didn't clear about the triangle.
The first one or second one?
Both.
Okay, leave the second one. Try to understand only one, okay? So I hope you understood till how we drawn this figure. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now see, this is our bounded region. This is our bounded region. We'll take x as an independent variable. Means we'll find out x in terms of constants. So x-axis, this is the x-axis, this is y-axis. When I'm taking x as an independent variable, I need to check in this bounded region, x varying from which point to which point. So it is very clear, x is varying from 0 to 1. X is varying from 0 to 1. So I am writing the limit for x is 0 to 1. When x is independent, y is dependent on x. So you need to draw a vertical strip in the bounded region. In the bounded region, you need to draw a vertical strip from lower to upper boundary. From here to here. Now lower boundary of a strip is what? It's a straight line. Upper boundary of a region is what? It's a straight line. Okay. So what is the equation of this straight line? It is y is equal to 0. So I have written 0. What is the equation of upper boundary? It is x plus y is equal to 1. Okay. But I am writing in terms of y. So I need to write y is equal to 1 minus x. I have to write y is equal to 1 minus x. I hope it is clear. Once you get these limits, you just integrate, substitute in the integration and find out the integration. Clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So I will clear this and we'll go for the next problem. And again, I will explain each and every step in the next problem. Please try to understand. So second problem of today's class. Second problem of today's class. Evaluate double integral y dx dy over the region bounded by the first quadrant of the ellipse x square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1. See, they have given first coordinate of the ellipse and always an ellipse equation is also given. Sometimes they may not give the equation. You have to write down the equation. So first step, write I. I is integral over r y dx dy. Okay. So now see here. What is the equation they have given? They have given only the first coordinate of the ellipse. So let us write given thing is ellipse. That is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So let us draw the ellipse. Okay. What are the points? This is 0, 0. What is this point, guys?
A, 0.
A, 0. And this point?
0, B.
0, b. How we can identify this point? Because the equation is x square by a square, y square by b square. So on x-axis it is a, 0, and on y-axis it is b, 0. Here it is minus a, 0, and 0, minus b. We don't want. Which is the first quadrant?
Right of.
This
Right,
is the first
right side.
quadrant. Correct. So our bounded region is this, because they have clearly given first quadrant of the ellipse, a region bounded by first quadrant. So this is our bounded region. Yes, this is our bounded region.
Sir,
Yes.
so the first quadrant always starts from the right and then it goes clockwise. Is it?
Yes.
Like
this
first,
is
second, third, and
first,
fourth.
second, third,
Oh, okay.
and fourth.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now this is our region. So we got the region now. The next thing is take x as an independent variable. Take x as an independent variable. Take x as an independent variable and tell me from where to where it is varying. X as an independent variable. From where it starts? Is it
0 to
starts
A.
from this point region?
0,
There is no region
0
at all
to
here. So it starts with what? 0. And goes on till which point?
sir.
A.
A.
Correct? So it starts with 0 and goes till A. So 0 to A. X varies from 0 to A. Now draw the vertical strip in the bounded region. This is the vertical strip. Correct? Now vertical strip, it is about Y. And lower boundary is this straight line. Upper boundary is this curve. So what is the equation of a lower boundary?
Y is equal to 0.
Yes, it is 0. What is the equation of upper boundary? We have an equation of upper boundary is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. But I want in terms of y. So I will take all the terms to the other side. Y square by b
1
square is
minus
equal to...
b square, sir.
Yeah, I will simplify here for all other understanding. I'll keep this term one side, other term to other side, and y square equal to b square also I'll take other side. So 1 minus x square by a square. I'll take square also to the other side. So y is equal to, I'll take a square outside. So it is b by a square root of a square minus x square. After taking LCM, here a square minus x square remaining, a square will be outside. If I take square root, b square root of this get cancelled. So what I can write? Equation I can write it as y is equal to b by a square root of a square minus x square. So it is clear that our y is varying from this straight line to this curve. The straight line equation is y is 0 and this curve equation is b by a square root of a square minus x square. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please ask now.
I have doubt, sir. What are you doing? I think how you calculated this?
Limits?
How you identify the limits?
How I am
That X is
identifying the
0 to
limits,
A.
right?
Yes.
See, it is very clear, right? You only tell me, x varies from where to where? You answer, I will ask now. X varies, this is the bounded region. I have bounded region. X varies from where to where?
0 to A.
Why 0 to A? Why not? If here it is minus a comma 0, right? Why not minus a to A?
Because is it not on second bounded region?
There is no bounded region, right?
Yes.
So 0 to A. So you understood this.
You first declared that our boundary region is the first what?
Tell me.
Our boundary region is
we have to identify first bounded region.
What is called a first quadrant. Our boundary region is first quadrant.
First quadrant. They have given in the question. Yes. First quadrant. See here.
No. You calculated that.
No. They have given in the question that the region bounded by the first quadrant of the ellipse. In the question they have given, so that's why I have written, I have taken it as a region, right?
Okay, okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
Then
And once you get x how varies, draw a vertical strip in the region to understand how y varies. And you can see that lower end of the strip is touching this line and upper end of the strip touching this curve.
yes.
Correct? So what is the equation of this line? It is 0, y is 0. So I have written 0. What is the equation of this curve? It is an ellipse, right? And
Yes.
how can we write in terms of y? I have explained here. Because I need in terms of y itself. Because I'm talking about y, how it is varies. This is what we get.
Okay, okay.
Huh?
Okay.
So
Thank you,
this
sir.
is the first equation. Then 1 becomes I is equal to integration of x is equal to 0 to a, and integration of y is equal to 0 to b by a square root of a square minus x square. And our limits are y dy dx. I have to write dy here because y is there here. Dy dx. Now integrate with respect to y first. Keep x equal to 0 to a as it is. Integration of y is y square by 2. Limits are 0 to b by a square root of a square minus x square dx. Let me keep this 1 by 2 outside. Limit of x is equal to 0 to a. In place of y, if I substitute this whole term, in place of y, if I substitute whole term, I'll get b square by a square. Square root and square get cancelled, a square minus x square dx. Okay. Now guys, take this b square by a square outside and integrate a square minus x square. Okay, somebody is asking, sir, aren't we taking 1 by 4 b by a square root of a square since it's just a quarter of the ellipse? No, it's not. We are not actually doing all those things. They're asked us to find only the first quadrant, region in the first quadrant. They're not asking in all the regions, right? Okay, I understood what you're talking about. See, this curve is an ellipse. Wherever you take, this curve is an ellipse. When you're taking 1 by 4, you're talking about the area. I'm not talking about the area here. According to you, it's correct that it is a 1 by 4th area, but I wanted an equation. I want to know that how y is varying. So y is varying till this curve, this ellipse. So whatever the equation of the ellipse, I need to consider that total equation. Okay, so I can take the b square by a square outside. So 1 by 2 b square by a square outside. Remaining is x is equal to 0 to a square minus x square dx. A square is a constant. A square is a constant. So if you integrate a square x minus x cube by 3. Limits are 0 to a. And if you apply the limits, b square by a square. So it is, if you have substitute here, it is a cube minus a cube by 3. So 3 is the LCM, 3 minus 1 is 2. So what is the answer, guys?
AB square by 6.
Is it? A square get cancelled, a is remaining. 2 get cancelled.
2 also cancel 3.
Yeah, so a b square by 3 is answer.
Yes, sir.
A b square
sir.
by 3 is answer. Okay, note. So I want you to talk other way around. First y as an independent, then x. Okay, who will tell me? I'll say this. Yes. Now you tell me other way around.
Y0 to B, sir.
y
Correct.
And then
x0
X0 to
to
A.
0 to b by a under root 1 a square minus y square.
Correct. So
Yes.
when you talk about other way around, you need to check how y is varying. Y is varying in a vertical direction. So it is from 0 to b, and then draw a vertical strip. Sorry, horizontal, because I'm talking about x. Horizontal strip. Correct. Lower end of the strip is 0. Upper end of the strip, I need to write this equation in terms of x. So how can you write in terms of x? X is equal to a by b square root of b square minus y square.
Square, yes, sir.
A by b square root of b square minus y square. So if you solve by using this integral also, you will get the same answer. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. And the PPT, don't worry. The two slides you will get. One without this y, one with this. Okay. So it will be easy to understand. Both I have saved it. Okay. So another 8 minutes I have. So I will do one thing. I will give you one problem. You just try to find out the region and the limits and tell me.
Okay, sir.
And then you solve and come to the next class.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The third problem of today's class. Evaluate double integral xy dx dy taken over the region bounded by x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, and x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Okay. All of you understand these equations, then plot the region, then write the limits, and I want the limits. Okay. So let me ask in the participant group. Ajay Kumar Mandal. Ajay Kumar Mandal. Can you unmute and tell me the
Yes, sir.
what is the first equation? What is the first equation?
This is ellipse equation, sir.
Ellipse equation. Good. You can mute yourself. Anurag Jha. Anurag. 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 Okay, he's not active. Arbind Chaurasia. Yes, please. Others continue.
Yes,
Anurag,
sir.
what is the second equation? Second equation. Bruno. Bruno, can you unmute and tell me what is the second equation?
That's linear equation.
What equation it is?
Linear equation.
A straight line, right?
Yes, sir.
And passing through, what are the points?
It passes through A and B.
A comma 0 and B comma 0. Good. Yes, good, good. Okay, next. Dilip Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Have you got the limits?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, go on. How x varies and how y varies?
So X is
Mhm.
sir. Repeat again, sir. It was
Okay, you take your time, no problem. Do it again. Okay, let me write for others.
Huh?
We have our given ellipse x square by a square y square by b square is equal to 1, and a straight line x by a plus y by b is equal to 1, passing through a comma 0 and b comma 0. Okay, this is what we have. Let us draw it, because I know all of you understood the equations. Once you understand the equation, we can go on
0, comma
drawing
b.
this.
ये 47% আটকে আছে।
What happened?
তো কি তুই দেখ।
These are the points a comma 0, 0 comma b, 0 comma 0, y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. And we have a straight line which passes through a comma 0, b comma 0. So we have straight line again, which is same. This is the straight line we have. Okay. What is the bounded region, guys?
Triangle only.
Triangle, sir.
Is it a triangle?
Yes, sir.
If it is a triangle, it is bounded by y is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, and straight line. What is our region? Bounded by what? Ellipse and a straight line.
Oh, then that up part above
Yes.
the triangle.
Bounded by ellipse and straight line.
Yeah, this is the region.
Okay.
Ellipse and the straight line.
Where is straight line, sir?
Yes,
Yes. I got
this
it.
is ellipse
Yes.
and this is straight line.
Yes.
Correct. So you can
Correct.
able to write the limits now. What are the limits? Take x as a base. X varies from this point till where? Till a.
0 to b. 0 b.
Yes, who was that? Can anybody tell me? Okay, Lisutaran, you only reply. X varies from 0 to a, then y varies from where to where?
0 to, and then we have to take the, what is this?
Same. 0 to
Upper region, upwards. You have to draw the arrow, and then
so you are drawing arrow
you have
from
to
here
take
to
that
here.
straight line. Straight line.
You are drawing from here to here. You said 0. Is this comes in our bounded region?
No, the other one, the one
We
you just
cannot-
shaded.
So only shaded, no?
Yeah.
This is
Yes.
okay. What is the lower boundary here? This straight line. Upper boundary is
Straight
this.
line. Yes.
So what is the equation of this?
0 to.
This
And then-
equation is 0.
What is that?
To b, sir. A b.
We have to rewrite. We can rewrite this as y is equal to b by a minus x. Because I want y equation. So this equation can be rewritten as, keep y as it is, 1 minus x by a and b multiplied here.
Oh, yes, sir.
And
Yes.
we have
B1,
already
B1,
written this y is equal to b by a square root of a square minus x square. Already written in the previous problem. So y varies from this line to this straight line to this curve. This curve equation is b by a square root of a square minus x square. And this line equation is b by a minus x. So I can write b by a minus x to b by a square root of a square minus x square. Okay, so this is our strip. Understand, you cannot take a strip from 0. See, you cannot write from 0 to b by a. 0 to b by a means what? You are considering this portion also, where this portion won't come in our bounded region. You cannot take it from 0. You have to take from this line to this line. So this line equation is b by a minus x. This line equation is b by a square root of a square minus x square. Okay. Wait a minute, guys. Hello. Yes. Yes. So I hope all of you to solve this integral and come to tomorrow's class. Okay. I hope all of you to solve this particular problem. So if you solve and come to the next class, another 2 problems are there, we'll solve, and then I will give 2 problems as homework, and that completes this particular topic. Okay.
Okay,
So I will write here. Do you want the answer for this?
Yes, sir.
You can verify. 0 to a, b by a minus x to b by a square root of a square minus x square, xy dy dx. So the answer for this is a square b square by 12. Okay, check. Done. So I suggest please go through. I will upload the after today's class. When you get free, please check the recording and understand the explanation once again, because this is very important part you need to understand. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so bye everyone. Take
Hello,
care.
sir.
Be safe. See you tomorrow. Any doubt you can ask.
Bye,
Otherwise,
sir.
you can leave this class. Bye.
Bye, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, can you repeat limits second line?
This one, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Okay. You understood 0 to a?
Yes, yes, yes. I can understand. Sir.
Okay.
The second part, sir.
Okay. Now you only answer so that I can identify what you did not understand. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I will ask. So for this region, you are taking x as a independent variable. So it is varying from which point? 0 to a. Correct?
Yes,
Okay. Now you tell me how y varies in a vertical direction, right? In a vertical direction. I have drawn here in the vertical direction. Now you only tell me what is the lower part of this strip. Which straight line? This is a straight line, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is the upper part of this strip? This is the
b by a.
B by a square root of a square minus x square. We have used this in the previous problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct? See, it says if you have a box. Okay. I'm talking about only this part. If this is y is equal to 0. You cannot say that y is equal to 0. This might be the curve. Okay. You cannot say that y is equal to 0. If you say from y is equal to 0, then you are considering this part also, where this part is not there. Means this part we don't have. So we have to talk about only this point to this curve. So we have to talk about this straight line to this curve. We cannot take it from 0. If you take it from 0 means you are including this part as well. So it is not our region. You have to take this line and this curve. Okay.
Sir.
Any other doubts? Yes.
Thank you.
Who else? Okay, fine. Anybody else has a doubt?
Can you leave, sir?
Okay, fine. Yes, you can leave, guys. You can leave. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Anurag, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye, bye, everyone.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yes, Ashutosh.
Sir, do you have?
Who is this?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, excuse me, sir. Hello, sir.
No, okay, Ashutosh, you can mute. Who asked now? I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm getting the answer a
Yes,
square
sir. Can
b
you hear
square by 3, sir.
Okay, one by one. Ashutosh, you wait. One was talking, please. Can you speak up? Somebody was asking anything? You tell me, Ashutosh.
Sir.
Ali Akka, please wait. Ali Rasik, please wait. Ashutosh, you talk.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm getting the answer, sir. A square b square by 3, sir. I
A
think
square?
b square by 3.
Your answer?
Yes, sir.
You're not getting it as 12? You send me to my number, you send me the screenshot. I will check what is wrong with that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You speak now, Ali.
Sir, do you have
Yes.
chemistry lab this week? Today?
Yes, chemistry lab is there. This week, chemistry lab will be there as well as your workshop will be there. Okay. And for the confirmation, you please ask
Okay, sir,
Archana
thank
madam. For confirmation, please ask Archana madam.
Okay, sir, we'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, bye everyone. I'll end the class now.
Bye, sir.
Bye.